She seemed really calm. Is she a calm cat?
Sort of, yeah. But she's
Sort of, yeah.
she wants my attention now.
Oh, of course,
Gracie.
yes.
I think my
Gracie.
dogs could smell her through the screen because I think they're
Oh, you know what?
Uh-oh.
Something about Gracie. Her pheromones go through the screen, so everyone.
Digital pheromones?
I know, and digital dander too. And anybody allergic? I'm sorry, I should have checked.
Yeah, I can feel it a little bit.
I
Yeah.
feel
All
so
right.
irresponsible.
There's my EpiPen. Oh, there it is.
I
Well,
was gonna say,
right
here's a
now,
digital
we're going to
EpiPen.
start the show.
Oh!
We're going to start the show, roll the dice. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Dice Rolling Fun. We are a team that is originally based in Omaha, Nebraska, but has grown to span the country with many other places represented.
Did you say spam the country? Spam?
Spam the country.
Yeah,
Spam.
try to avoid us. You can't.
And this has been brought to you by Spam.
No, this has been brought to you by the Big Canvas Comedy, which is our umbrella corporation. I'm not sure how to put it. They are our I'm sorry.
Overlords.
Oh, Umbrella Corporation just made me think of Resident Evil. That's all.
Yes, that's
Made me think of
it's not
Ella,
we're not gonna have zombies.
Ella, hey, under my.
It's chaos, everybody. It's pure chaos.
Pure chaos.
Anyway, so Big Canvas Comedy is in Omaha, Nebraska in the Blackstone District, and you can watch live comedy there various days throughout the week. Go to bigcanvascomedy.com. However, we are Roll the Dice, and we are the virtual team that plays with Big Canvas Comedy, and that's who we are as a group, but individually.
I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Dave.
See,
Jess.
Alfred.
Maya.
And Tracy.
Okay, excellent. So the way this works is I actually have to have the right screen up before we move on here.
Ooh.
I'm not prepared. I'm sorry.
Get it right, Jess.
I'm
Oh
supposed
boy,
to-
you know, the person who hosted the last show really had it a much better.
The
Yeah,
person who hosted the last show did a fantastic job at the last one.
Was
they
amazing.
really did.
I wasn't fishing, but I like what I caught.
All right. So how this works is we're going to roll a 20-sided die. Actually, we're going to start before we roll the dice. Jess messed up. What we're going to do is we're going to play a game called Love List. So from the audience, I need right now a suggestion of any word at all, just one word. And then we're going to start this game called Love Lists. And how it works is someone's going to begin talking about that word, about how much they love it. And then gradually more things will occur. And it's pretty self-explanatory from that point on. But we do need from the audience, from our massive audience,
Yeah.
one word suggestion to get us started.
Do
That
we have
was the
anyone
word.
out there?
We do have somebody up, and we have a suggestion. The word is salad.
Ooh.
Salad.
Salad. I love salad. I especially love eating salad while laughing because that's a very popular image in modern society of women eating salad and just laughing about it. Salad makes me very happy. It amuses me. It causes me joy.
I love amusement parks. They're totally fun. You get to go on rides, eat food that's not good for you, play carnival games and win gigantic teddy bears and cotton candy.
I love gigantic teddy bears because they're just so big and fluffy and I can just die. Oh my god, they're so cute. And you can curl up in them and you can hide in them and behind them.
I love curling up. I basically am a human pill bug. Oh man, no matter what happens, I might get a little afraid or a little bit too excited, a little bit too passionate about something. I just curl way up and I feel safe. And I like feeling safe. Who doesn't like feeling safe?
I love feeling safe. Safe it's just a feeling that you have when everything in life is good and it's comfortable and it's secure and happy.
I love my safe. I put all my valuables, my gold pocket watch, and my gold bullion, and my gold.
Bouillon. I love bouillon. A nice cup of hot bouillon when you're like on a cold day or you have the sniffles or something.
I
and-
love the sniffles. I'm like, and then I feel kind of like bored, and then I'm just like, yeah, I'm really into that. Like, some people blow their
I
nose.
love wordless expression because people need to know how I'm feeling without using any words, whether it's or or you just need to let people know how
I
you're-
love it's just great to laugh at things. It's fun to laugh at your friends, at yourself, at things that are funny randomly in the world.
I love myself.
Oh,
Of the world.
I love
And-
myself.
I love there are places where yourself can be on the world.
I love being in the world by myself.
I love that you are in the world yourself and mine.
I love being by myself because honestly, it's a lot easier.
I love
sometimes.
being by myself.
Oh my gosh! I wonder if people can be by themselves together. Is that a thing? I would love to try it.
My internal monologue sometimes feels like there's another
Internal
person
monologue.
right
I
there.
love an internal monologue. I like thinking things out loud. Like, my name's Jess. I think it's Jess. I was thinking about my name yesterday. It was like, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. It's Jess. I love my name. And my internal monologue.
I love
Mute.
love.
I love being on mute because you know you don't know what I'm saying.
And that's our game. That was Loveless, everybody. It's not always going to end the way, but because we're not always on mute, but thank you. All right, so now we're going to actually get to the dice rolling. I'm going to put a 20-sided die out there, rolling on this list to see what game we play next. 15. We just did that.
Is it
All right,
Loveless?
I'm gonna re-roll.
I love dice.
Redundancy. I love redundancy.
All right, this game is called Here They Come Now. This is a game for 4 players. From the audience, what I need is a place where 4 people could get together. And I need 4 players to come up, 2 of whom will start out on stage and 2 of whom will hang back until they are called upon. 1 more player. Okay. Who are the 2 people who will be off screen?
I will.
Oh, we got everybody.
And
All
I'm
right.
staying on. That's
All
how it's
right.
going to work.
Tracy and Dave stay on. Maya
Great.
and Alfred will depart for the moment. And how this works is our players, Dave and Tracy, are going to be meeting up with each other at the place that we're waiting for a suggestion for. And they have friends who are coming to meet as well. And their friends each have a couple of quirks. So what's going to happen is Tracy will will let Dave know about her friend and what's interesting about them, and vice versa, 2 times each. And we will learn more about our friends and then they'll show up. So our suggestion here is the teacup ride at Disneyland.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun.
I'm so glad that this is the meeting place we all chose because it's about the only ride I can handle.
Well, for me, I'm not a line person, and nobody's ever in line for the teacup ride, and that's what I appreciate.
Exactly. And actually, you know, of course, not just us.
Yeah.
I asked my friend Maya if they would join us for the ride, and well, there's something I feel like you should know about Maya.
Okay. Yeah.
Maya gets very excited, like an electric sort of energy. Anytime that you mention food.
Oh, oh, yeah.
Mhm.
That's interesting. I'm looking forward to meeting Maya.
Yeah,
Because my friend Alfred that's coming with us, anytime somebody says "we," he thinks that he's blowing out a birthday cake with 100 candles. I know. It's kind of a sight to see. Like you don't mention it, but but every time you hear "we," it's like,
Wee.
boy, it's like somebody's 100th birthday, centenarian, right?
Wow. I mean, okay, well then I guess as we're being like totally forthcoming here, there's something else I wanted you to just know about Maya ahead of time here is if she hears her own name,
Oh,
she tries to correct you and insists that she is in fact Mickey Mouse.
oh, wow,
Mhm.
wow. You know, it's funny. It's in this sort of a similar light. My friend Alfred, anytime he hears any name, he automatically responds by saying "who me" 3 times. Like I don't, and it's like anyone. It's like we're not all talking to you or about you, Alfred. But he's like he's not always listening. So I think that maybe it's a trigger.
People are interesting. Oh, well, speaking of interesting people,
Oh, there they
here
come.
they come now.
Alfred, glad you made
Who
it.
me? Who me? Who me?
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Maya, want to meet you?
Me,
Introduce
who,
you
me,
to
me?
everybody here.
I'm Mickey Mouse.
Oh,
Me? Who me?
of
Who
course.
me?
Of course. I'm sorry about
Of
that.
course. Wow. I think there looks like they're ready for the cue. I mean, there's never a line. I mean, let's get this started up. Boy, we're gonna have fun, aren't we?
Oh yeah. And in fact, I got I got each of us churros to have in hand.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh man. You know what are good churros? Pluto's churros.
Who me? Who
Pluto's.
me? Who me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cute because they're shaped like his tail.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
love that. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Whee!
Whee!
Whee! Are you loving this, Maya?
Who me? Who me?
Oh, hang on to your churros, kids. Oh, geez, Tracy. This is
Who me? Who me?
so fun.
I love
Oh,
it.
Even the ride operator's having a good time. You hear him? Whee! Oh man. His name tag said Brad.
Who me? Who me? Who me?
Yeah. Oh, after this,
Whee! After this, what?
let's get some Dole Whip.
Oh,
Who me? Who me? Who me?
Dole Whip.
Dole's
That's
a name.
great. Awesome. That was fun. That was one of my favorite versions of that game yet. I think Maya's excitement.
It's
broken
terrifying.
All right, let us go back to the die. 16, we've got three-headed expert. So this is a game for 3 people who will be 1 person. And from the audience, I need what this person with 3 heads is an expert in. Just any old topic for an expert to talk about. And once we've picked that topic of expertise, I will need questions from the audience about that topic, but first we need the topic. So how this works is the 3 people on stage besides myself, because I will not be on stage, are the 3 heads of 1 person who is the expert on the thing. And they can only speak 1 word at a time. The heads, that is. Same person. I think I made that clear. Okay. We have yogurt making as the topic of expertise. So from the audience, I need a bunch of questions that you would ask to a yogurt making expert, should you happen upon one. And to get started, actually, I will stay on stage because I got to talk to you. So we have here a wonderful expert on yogurt making. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hello,
My
Name,
is
sister,
Mr.
yogurt.
Thank you, Sister Mr. Yogurt. I'm really glad to meet you. That's very interesting to have you here. And you have expertise on yogurt making. So we're going to get right into it. And we have some questions. We don't. I'm going to ask you a question. How did you get into yogurt making?
Yogurt
making
Runs
in
my
family.
That's really cool. Yogurt making runs in your family. You know what yogurt does? It doesn't give you the runs. So can you tell me more about the benefits of yogurt?
the
benefits,
Far
exceed
the
expectations.
of
anyone.
I have a lot of expectations about yogurt, so you've got a lot to exceed here. We do have a question here. Who invented yogurt?
yogurt
Was
Invented.
by
my
Brother-in-law.
Mr.
Mr.
Sandman.
Yogurt.
Oh, Mr. Sandman yogurt. All right. That's I feel like yogurt might have been around longer, but I'll take it. What is your favorite flavor of yogurt?
My
favorite
Flavor.
is
pickle.
Onion.
yogurt.
Pickle and onion yogurt. We do have another question. Why fruit on the bottom? Why not on the top?
Fruit
On
The
bottom
is
heavy.
and
cannot
Rise.
to
the
Top.
That's absolutely reasonable. I don't seriously, Jay, come on. Oh no, that was Ben. I'm sorry. I was accusing Jay of asking that question. What other uses are there for yogurt?
yogurt
is
Amazing.
in
all
Face.
masks
and
Has.
properties
that
Disinfect.
your
skin.
Disinfecting with yogurt. And here I was using hand sanitizer for disinfecting my skin, not in a face mask. That would be very bad. Can you deep fat fry yogurt? That one's from Jay.
you
Can
Try.
but
you
Might.
be
out
Of.
your
mind.
Yes. I think that is what we've got here. Do you have any parting thoughts about yogurt or anything?
yogurt
Is
The.
best
ever
Solution.
to
solve
Problems.
Solve it all with yogurt. Take that, UN. All right, everybody. Thank you very much to Sister Mr. Yogurt, and I appreciate you being here. Have a great day. All right, back to our die. That was amazing. Sister Mr. Yogurt.
Take
All
these
right.
broken wings. And that's Mr. Yogurt. I'm sorry.
Mr. Sister Mister. All right. We're gonna play a game called Lines It's with lines. So from the audience, what I need is a bunch of things that you might have heard recently, short phrases, things you might have texted to someone, short phrases, maybe something from a song, something from a poem or book. Keep them all short. And I need on stage 3 people. There we go. Oh, now we got all the people. All right, good. We have, oh God.
I don't know what's going on.
Improv, ladies and gentlemen. We broke
Right.
Jessica.
So, what's going to happen here is we're going to have a scene.
What's gonna
Um,
happen here?
The scene is going to be, I'm going to use some of the words that we've gotten before to give you a suggestion for the beginning of the scene or the premise of the scene or something about the scene. And at various times throughout the scene, our players will not remember what they're about to say. And they will hold their hand out to the camera and say, and then I will give them one of the phrases that you are putting into the chat right now to complete the thought. They will justify it, make it work, and the scene will continue. So from our earlier choices here, in whatever way you want to make this happen, hot dog eating.
You guys are gonna lose this year.
Nah, no. You see, I've been practicing. All right, you're going down.
I don't think so.
Yeah, the both of you are.
Oh, do we got to eat the buns this year? Too many carbs.
It's so them's the rules, bud. Sorry.
I know, but the last time I
might snap.
I might snap if I just my
Good
belly.
hot dogs snap, and that's my secret. Oh,
Oh,
You think you think you're onto something? All right, no, check this out. My secret plan is
It's raining.
it's raining.
ah,
So the moisture from the rain today, it's gonna
right.
make those buns just like dissolve. Like it's
And
nothing.
this way, they'll go in without having to do that extra step in dunking in water. It's like
Exactly.
sharing an Excel tip.
The
or,
earth will dunk it.
Yes.
you guys are great. Thanks for sharing your secrets with me.
I mean,
And,
it's being
or-
sportsmanlike.
What about second breakfast?
What? But what about second breakfast?
You know what?
As a
For a while
warm-up.
there, I made that a Hobbit and gained so much weight.
Yeah,
I'm
can't-
like, no more second breakfast for me. Not
I
this guy.
cut out all breakfast. I have 0 breakfast. All right, it's all about the game.
Yeah.
That is training. The more breakfasts, the more hot dogs. That's how I look at it.
Hot dog
And with all
breakfast.
that, and
Yeah.
with all that intermittent fasting going on, there's more breakfasts for the people that do eat breakfast. And those people are just like,
I think I broke my eye.
think I broke my eye.
Oh no. Well, then you
Oh.
better go to one of those.
That's not how any of this works.
Go to one of those. That's not how any of this works.
Yeah. I mean,
They come to you.
exactly. You can't. You're losing focus, fellas. All right, you
Oh,
got to think of the competition here. All right, remember what our hot dog eating mentor once said to us.
Ketchup is a jam.
Ketchup is a jam.
ketchup's always been my jam. In fact, I relish the day that I found that ketchup was my jam.
And
You
that's our scene. Also, because we ran out of phrases. So. Oh, we just got one. It said, "You know it to be true." Okay. We are
You
going,
know it. Sorry.
we're going to do a guessing game. Hooray! So, who would like to be a guesser? Think on that for a second while I move on to our guessing game die, which is a 4-sided die.
Couldn't you guess who wants to be the guesser?
Oh, I love this one because everyone gets to play. It's so good. Who wants to be our guesser? The rest of us are going to be the press corps.
Ooh.
Is the game called Press Conference?
I can guess.
All right, Cassie's going to be the
Dave
guesser.
wants to be-
What's going to happen here, I'll explain before I send Cassie to the waiting room, which I have to enable. It's enabled. Cool.
But you
What's
can
gonna
name
happen-
her.
From the audience, what I need is a celebrity that's not the first celebrity you'd think of, maybe like third, fourth, fifth celebrity you'd think of. No, like Donald Trump's, no, anybody who's terrible right now. We don't want to go there. Just like the fourth or fifth person down the line, a B, C, D list celebrity. But one that Cassie won't have a terrible time trying to guess. And then
Yeah.
what we're going to ask for is a terrible thing that this person did. And when I say terrible, I don't mean like a really terrible thing, just like what we're going to consider as terrible, right? And it should be totally unrelated to who they are. So for instance, it might be Kanye West has eaten up all the ice cream, something like that, right? And then what
It
we're
is
also
terrible.
going to need,
The
I know,
least
right?
of his problems.
What we're gonna, what we're gonna need there is a way to make up for it, to atone for whatever this horrendous act was, but totally unrelated to the celebrity and totally unrelated to the transgression. So I'm gonna put Cassie in the waiting room while we get those suggestions rolling in. And
Bye,
when
Cassie.
she comes back, the press
Bye.
corps will be asking her questions. So Cassie in the waiting room. Okay. Everybody else come on stage. And when we have those things, what's going to happen is the press corps is going to raise their hands. Cassie will call on them and they will state who they are, what their periodical is, and what their question is. And all those three things might be part of the clue. The clue is going to help Cassie guess the three things that we talked about. So who do we have here? I like Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks is who who Cassie will be. And we're waiting on some terrible things that have happened. Our audience is a few moments behind us, so it's taking a little bit of time. So we need terrible thing that happened, and we also need how they're going to atone for it. So get those in the chat, and we'll just sit here thinking of Mel Brooks clues. Oh, there's some good names coming in besides Mel Brooks, but Mel Brooks is the one we chose. Come on, we can do it. While we're waiting, I'll talk about Big Canvas Comedy. Big Canvas Comedy is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to comedy for everyone. And what days are shows, Tracy?
Currently, Fridays. We have improv at 7 p.m. and stand-up at 8:30 p.m.
That's what Big Canvas Comedy is doing. What we're doing is every second and fourth Friday of every month, you can see us performing here on this YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. All right,
Yeah.
terrible thing we have that Mel Brooks did. Burped and didn't apologize.
Ooh, that
Right.
is so Mel. So Mel.
Yeah, burped and didn't. Oh, we have some other really good ones though. All right. Burped and didn't
We're having
apologize.
buyer's remorse, Jess.
I am having buyer's remorse. Also, I just took 2 suggestions from Ben and I was trying to spread the love around, but it didn't happen. So
Nepotism.
somebody else come up with a
Nepotism.
really good, somebody else come up with a really good way to atone for this transgression of burping and not apologizing. I mean, besides apologizing, but too little too late at that point, you know?
Thanks,
Yeah.
Ben.
God, the other ones are so great. We got ate the last pork rind. We got stole a dolphin.
Oh no,
We can,
not an easy task to do.
They're slippery.
It's not, you don't just like see him on the street and grab him.
it's hard to beat a host. That was a really bad Mel Brooks, everybody.
Well,
Really bad.
as we've
Alright.
established, he's up to no good, so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, folks, we got to come up with something. I'm going to take another transgression and make that how he makes up for it.
I feel like there's definitely a window for apologies in it.
All right, he's going to hug everyone he sees.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm a
All
hugger.
right. So we've got Mel Brooks. He burped and didn't apologize, and he's going to hug everyone he sees. And we are the press corps, and I'm bringing Cassie back in now.
You guys got me trying to do a little Amazon shopping. But thank you so much for your time today. I'm really happy to be here and to answer any questions you may have. So let's just get going and fire away. Yes, to the gentleman in the red.
Yes, yes. It's clearly. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Ralph Clickboard from Directors Magazine. I mean, everyone knows what a director does, but what does a producer do?
Well, that's a great question. Producers actually do everything. We do everything.
Yeah, a producer would say that.
Yes, to the glasses. And
Yes. My name is Rachel from Inquisition Magazine. I was just wondering, are you still suffering from high anxiety?
Ooh.
yes, anxiety is crippling the world today, and it's very high right now. Yes, sir.
Walter Young from Horror Digest. I'm just unclear on the pronunciation of your last name. Doctor?
I also am a little unclear on the pronunciation of my last name. Yes, you in the middle.
Yeah. I'm reporting from the Department of Labor, and I just wanted to know about your job satisfaction as a stand-up philosopher.
Mm.
You know, I have a lot to say and to think about and to ponder. And I'm very satisfied with all that I have to think about and to ponder. Actually quite lost. Yes, you on the left.
Oh, I am Igor from Assistance Magazine. We're just wondering how you feel the pay rate is for those who help you with experiments.
Yes, you on the other.
Yes, thank you. Hi, this is Abby Normal with Walk This Way magazine. I've just wondering if this isn't all just a big publicity stunt for your latest work.
That's a good question.
Hmm.
Yes, you with the hand up in the corner.
Yes, hi. My name is Melanie Biggis, and I was just wondering if I could get a brief history of how you landed in this position.
Softly. Yes, to the gentleman in the blue.
River Streams here from Global Warming Digest. Do you think, as an equestrian, that the heat generated from global warming will cause the saddles on the horses to burst into flame?
That it's something that also brings me high anxiety. Yes. Yes.
Hi. Yes, it's Inquisition Magazine again. We know you're wishing that we go away, but the Inquisition's here and we're here to stay. So hey, Torquemada, what do you say?
I am really so lost right now.
Hi, it's me, Roy Jones Jr. from Sequel Magazine. Sure, there was a History of the World Part 1, but did we really need a Part 2?
Yes. Yes, you with the hand up in the corner.
Thank you. Again, Melanie Biggis. And I was wondering, have you spoken to Gene Wilder about this, and did he have to involve his blue blankie?
I am just.
Hi, it's me, Larry Babbling. I don't need to know how you feel about the Brooks.
He's not going to answer any of our questions.
I believe the other reporter, Mel, could have helped you out with that.
Mel Brooks, yeah.
Oh,
I'm so old that sometimes I don't even remember myself.
interesting.
It comes with time. Yes, sir.
So, Mel Brooks, yeah, it's me, Coca-Cola from Carbonation Magazine. I'm just wondering, now that we found out your name, can you contain your excitement?
I exploded all the carbonation in the world and it caused a big mess. Yes, you in the middle.
Hi, yes, I'm Dr. Gaston from Gastroenterology Today, and I just want to lend my support. It's not really a question, it's more a statement of support because you did what had to be done, and I don't think you need to say you're sorry about that.
Blowing up someone's gastrointestinal system with carbonation is.
I wouldn't go that far, Mr. Brooks.
Yeah. Hey, it's me, Ginger Ale. I really hate to bring this up, but if I did, I wouldn't feel bad about it.
Yes, you in the bottom corner with the glasses.
Thank you. Yes. Hi, I'm Genevieve Schreck from Swamp Monthly. And, better out than in, I always say. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree. And belched out loud. And
How do you feel about that?
I feel really good about it, actually,
Mhm.
because you can't just hold it in. You just
Yeah.
gotta let it out. Just let it out. Yes, you in the top.
Yes, hi, Jean Belcher from Sorry Not Sorry magazine. But your critics are saying that you should have done something else afterwards. What would that have been?
Oh, yeah, I heard it all. Say, excuse me, apologize, ask, pardon me for belching out loud.
Mm.
But when you're as old as I am, sometimes you just gotta let it out. Let it all out. Can't be apologetic about it.
Well,
Yes.
fortunately, the apology came too late.
Yeah.
It's something else you must do now.
Yeah. Yes. To the gentlemen, the classes.
Sierra Forest here from Wilderness Magazine. If you love trees as much as I do, you'd be where I was. It's not really a question, it's just an observation. You do what I do.
I do love trees, and that's why I'm planting trees, replanting the forest. I'm not doing that. That's for the other thing I did. It's you in the middle.
Hi, my name is Sarah Sensory from Personal Space Magazine. I'm just wondering if I can opt out of your atonement.
You don't like all the trees being together.
It's not so much the trees.
The planting of the things together. The
It
junk.
really doesn't have much to do with trees. I don't know what tree guy was talking about.
Yes, you in the middle with the glasses.
Yes, hi. This is 80s magazine, and I was just trying to remember, maybe you can help me with this. What was the brand name of those little quarter water drinks that looked like a
Ooh.
barrel and there were 25 cents? What were they called?
Little. Yeah.
Little. They were little something.
Yeah.
Little juice boxes.
No.
The 80s, they're kind of a blur to me.
Mhm.
Yes, in the corner.
Thank you. Again, Melanie. Nice to finally be on a first name basis. So I feel like to really atone. Gosh, you know what? Can you help me here? There's a diaper brand. It's not Pampers,
Mm.
but there's another diaper brand that I'm thinking of, and it just makes me think that what the world needs now.
Oh, yes, Huggies.
Oh.
I'm just gonna hug it out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hug the people. Hug everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
I am Mel Brooks. I
Mhm.
belched out loud and I did not excuse myself.
Nope.
And so I now need to hug everyone, even those who like their personal space. I am invading.
Yay.
Woo!
That was awesome. You did a great
All
job.
right.
That was so good.
Mel Brooks, that's like page 69 of the Inquirer, by the way.
All right, we're gonna do another one of our main die games. We're really loving this little area right here. This one's called Spotlight Story. I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. Okay.
Just make sure
Maybe
you
if I look into
apologize.
the spotlight.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's going to happen here is everyone come on camera and we're going to tell a story. It is a story that has never been told. So from the audience, I need some suggestions for the title of a story that doesn't exist yet. It will. What's going to happen here is our team here is going to tell this story and they don't know when they're going to be up. So I'm gonna randomly spotlight people. Pardon me. Excuse me. Burped. We're going to be spotlighted and we'll be cooperatively telling this story that doesn't exist yet. So I'm waiting for a title of a story, and I'm speaking very slowly so that we can wait for the title of the story.
Untitle us.
All right, I can't take another Ben suggestion. We've taken so many.
Dang,
so good,
Rachel,
though.
help me out here.
stop being so helpful.
Rachel
Ben.
gave us the hug everyone he sees suggestion, by the way.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Crossing
Thank
the-
you, Rachel.
here.
Thank you.
Jay was the one who gave us the stole a dolphin suggestion, but we didn't.
Ooh.
Well, if we only have 3 people, I think we should take another Ben suggestion.
Should we? Okay.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank
The
you,
title
Ben.
of this
for all the
story is Slapped Hams.
Hams?
Slapped Hams.
So did Jay have anything to offer?
Oh, Rachel gave us one, but we already took slapped hams. So slapped
Slapped
hams.
Hams.
This is the title.
Slapped?
All right. Slapped hams, and there we go.
Okay.
Yes.
So
You got it.
there is an epilogue to the story of the 3 little pigs. And we're going to talk about that today. So the day after he huffed, the big bad wolf huffed and puffed and failed to blow the brick house down, the pigs decided they needed to rally.
And so they gathered up all of the other meek, mild barnyard animals, and they said, we're not the last ones here. This wolf is coming for all of us. All right. The ducks, the geese, the chickens.
The beavers, the badgers, the candlestick makers. So what we need to do is train. We're gonna get all buffed and strong and beat up that wolf if they come back to try to huff and
So luckily, this barn doubles as a CrossFit gym. Nobody's too obsessed, but we're obsessed enough. The chickens got buff. The sheep got buff. And the dogs got buff. Herder dogs. And you know what? No one does a push-up like a boxer, if you know what I'm saying.
And Farmer Brown came out and looked around at his barnyard animals and said, wow, these guys look amazing. What is happening? And so he called all the news stations to come out and cover these.
And the news station said, "What a scoop! I have to check out these buff animals right now." And they ran down there with their cameras and they said, "Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today at Farmer Brown's farm, and we are looking at the buffest animals you ever did see. Look at that dog."
That dog is the most ripped, swole dog I have ever witnessed in my journalistic career. And we are so thrilled to be reporting it to you here now. And this broadcast that was going out live happened to be caught at just the right moment at the wolf's house.
The wolf was not here for it and thought, I am related to dogs, so I could definitely get ripped. So
We looked around, and all of us with the ability to get ripped realized that we need more protein. So clearly, we are protein. But thank goodness for whey, curds and whey, brought to you by
Birds and whey. And that became more delicious and more available than any.
food in the farm area. and pretty soon everybody was bulking up on curds and whey,
Except for the wolf, because the wolf didn't know about curds and whey. He was still obsessed with the pigs, and he's like, I just want some of them slapped hams. And then he showed up at the farm, and he saw that they were all eating curds and whey. Even that lady was over there on her tuffet eating it, and he said, wait, that looks really good. And he tasted it, and he was like,
OMG. I think I have found the solution to all of our problems. And so,
having discovered this new food source, it really kind of curbed the violent energies that the wolf had been experiencing all this time. He's just too crazed on this, this red meat diet.
and so the wolf put his energy into hosting yoga classes and just hugging it out with the barnyard animals. And everyone was feeling really positive and peaceful.
And little Miss Tuffet gave him all of the positive information because, she uses local honey. And local honey is good for the
immune system. And everyone found a new sense of belonging. A utopia was formed in the barn.
and the wolf who hugged everyone went over and hugged each of the three little pigs. And
Oh.
he did kind of slap him a little on the back, just for old time's sake. But he was like, no, don't worry. I'm not going to huff and puff.
or blow any houses down. And honestly, I'm a vegetarian now.
Whoa!
Like vegetarian.
But he's a wolf, so he's scary.
It's scary.
Hey, I ain't scaring anybody, you know what I mean?
I think slapped hams is an Albany expression.
Is it? All right. We
Okay.
have one last game coming from our 10-sided quickfire die. And we've got waiter. We're going to play waiter. So from the audience, I need just a whole bunch of words of things, nouns, person, places, things, mostly things, just things.
And he's a
Yeah.
person you can know like a thing in a habit. Schoolhouse Rock.
And I'm going to mute myself for a
Yeah.
You need to apologize, though. If you don't apologize, you'll have to hug everyone.
Sorry, not sorry. All right. Still don't have any suggestions. But how this is going to go is quick fire game. And once we get our suggestions, we're going to do the joke waiter. There's a blank in my soup, and follow it up with our jokes. I know in my post I said no joke. I lied. We're going to have jokes. All right, waiter, there's a chainsaw in my soup. Dave.
Waiter, there's a chainsaw in my soup. Are we in Texas?
Jess. Waiter, there's a chainsaw in my soup. Cut it out. Alfred.
Hey, waiter, there's a chainsaw in my soup. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I hope you don't get the gas.
Dave.
Waiter, there's a chainsaw in my soup. But I'm a lumberjack, and it's okay.
All right, moving on. We've got dumb waiter. Dave and then Elizabeth.
Waiter, there's a dumb waiter in my soup. It's really next level.
Elizabeth.
Waiter, there's a dumb waiter in my soup. I'm glad I got you and not that guy.
Elizabeth.
Waiter, there's a dumb waiter in my soup. And that's where Webster is because he needs to cry.
Alfred.
Hey, waiter, there's a dumb waiter in my soup. Oh, what a letdown.
Dave.
Waiter, there's a dumb waiter in my soup. Well, he's not that dumb. He's wearing water wings.
All right, we're moving on. Oh, go ahead, Maya, and then we'll move on.
Oh, okay. Waiter, there's a dumb waiter in my soup. Well, I don't know. I think it's kind of smart to wear waiters.
All of our suggestions seem to be from Ben except one, so we'll go with that one. Dumbbell,
Bell.
Alfred, and then Dave.
Hey, waiter, there's a dumbbell in my soup. Just wait.
Waiter, there's a dumbbell in my soup. I know because I can see the curls.
Maya.
Waiter, there's a dumbbell in my soup. Yeah, that's for added iron.
Tracy, and then Alfred, and then Dave.
Waiter, there's a dumbbell in my soup. If I wanted to get yolked, I would have ordered the egg drop.
Ooh.
Hey, waiter, there's a dumbbell in my soup. Oh, this isn't my station. Let me go ask Jim.
Waiter, there's a dumbbell in my soup. You know, I was surprised to see it in a bowl. I'm used to seeing that in plates.
Oh.
Elizabeth, and then Cassie.
Waiter, there's a dumbbell in my soup. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you order the cable machine?
Waiter, there's a dumbbell in my soup. It's a little heavy to start before the main course, wouldn't you think?
Dave, and then me.
Waiter, there's a dumbbell in my soup. I thought I was in a place with Nautilus machines.
Waiter, there's a dumbbell in my soup. That's because the kettlebell is on the stove.
Oh!
Alfred.
Hey, waiter, there's a dumbbell in my soup. Yes, you ordered the mussels?
Ah.
Dave.
Waiter, there's a dumbbell in my soup. If I had another one, I could do flies.
All right, we're gonna go with one of Ben's suggestions. We've got hugged ham.
Instead of slapped. Okay.
Elizabeth.
Waiter, there's a hugged ham in my soup. It's an Albany expression, even though nobody got the joke that when I made it the first time.
I still don't get it. I'm sorry.
It's a Simpsons reference.
Oh,
Steamed
okay.
hams. It's an Albany expression. Nobody, anybody, somebody.
I'm with you.
Thank you.
Tracy is always with us. I mean,
All right, we'll play along.
Tracy.
Waiter, there's a hugged ham in my soup. Oh wait, no, actually, I think it's the Northern Lights.
The Northern Lights entirely in your soup this time of year?
Dave.
I'm
Waiter,
fine just
there's a
making all
hug-
these Simpsons references.
Waiter, there's a hugged ham in my soup. The noodles look like they could use a hug too.
Aw.
All right, we're moving on to Hershey Bar. Dave.
Waiter, there's a Hershey bar in my soup. That's an odd place to park.
Elizabeth.
Waiter, there's a Hershey bar in my soup. Is this all you guys eat in Pennsylvania?
Waiter, there's a Hershey bar in my soup. Between this and the hug, I'm feeling so good. All right, one more. We have nepotism. Nepotism. Dave.
Waiter, there's nepotism in my soup. The chicken noodle knew him.
Maya.
Waiter, there's nepotism in my soup. Yeah, drink it down while you can.
All right, we got it. We can't end on this one. Go ahead, Elizabeth.
Waiter, there's nepotism in my soup. I assure you that soup is here on its own merit.
All right, we're gonna move to mothball real quick.
Mothball?
Mothball. Maya and then Elizabeth.
Waiter, there's a mothball in my soup. Yes, and they look like they're having a great time.
Elizabeth.
Waiter, there's a mothball in my soup and it reminds me of my grandma's house.
Dave.
Waiter, there's a mothball in my soup. And look, the little tiny glass slippers fit it.
Maya and then Tracy.
Waiter, there's a mothball in my soup. Yes, that's how we know it's vintage.
Waiter, there's a mothball in my soup, and I clearly ordered the butterfly cube.
Oh,
Alfred.
Hey, waiter, there's a mothball in my soup. Yeah, don't sweater it.
Elizabeth.
Waiter, there's a mothball in my soup. Yes, that's a policy imposed by the owner, Godzilla.
Alfred.
Hey, waiter, there's a mothball in my soup. Yeah, well, you said you wanted to eat light.
Dave and then me.
waiter, there's a mothball in the soup. How do I know? Well, it's right next to the porch light that I have in there.
Waiter, there's a mothball in my soup. Yes, and I can't forget it. Can't forget it.
Oh,
That's
Get
our
it?
show, ladies and gentlemen.
Hanford.
I think we're gonna end it there. We're end it on one of my jokes. So can't forget it. All right, cool.
Get
This
it?
has been Roll the
Yeah, we're
Dice.
gonna get it.
we play every
And
second
first.
and fourth Friday of every month right here on this channel. Please bring your friends. We need more people to give us suggestions. And
Not that we don't appreciate everything you do, Ben.
we
Ben.
love
Yes.
you, Ben.
We love you, Ben.
it, especially me, because that's what a wife does. And because you're worthy of it. So individually, I'm Jess.
I'm Dave.
Elizabeth.
Maya.
Tracy.
Cassie.
And I'm Alfred, and we've been
Roll the
Roll the dice.